here. Okay, this lighting is awful. Okay, is there any lighting? How about if I turn all of the lights off? Will that work? Okay. What I'm trying to do without screaming is to select pens to bring to the pen show. And I don't have enough room in my entire life to do anything. Because if there's this box, it has this pencil in it. Why do I have this box? Why do I have this pencil? Look, it's a pencil that actually works. And I've got now a place where I'm going to, I tell you what, I'm going to put it right back in this box because that's going to be where the pencil box is, the pencils go. In this zippered case, because this is what I was using when I was in Minnesota, I brought a bunch of pens that I was going to use for myself, and I wanted to make sure okay, where are the pens I'm keeping? I'm going to go up here for lack of a better spot. Am I keeping this one? It's broken. Put that right there. Fix it later. What about this one? Seems like I can sell that one. Sell. Sell. Keep. Sell. I don't even remember. Keep. Sell. Sell, I think. I was keeping this one. I think I can sell that one. Sell. Pen sacks going here. I can't see now. Then over here. Keep. Keep. Sell. Keep. 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 I think that's the one I'm keeping. Keeping this one. I don't know about this one. Keep this one. I think I can sell this one. Keep this one. keeping this one. Yes, keep that one. Yes. YES on that one. I'm just going to put all the keepers in this thing here. And I'll look at them in the light of day. Let's see if I really want to keep them. Okay. Now, I think all of these can sell. This is a keeper. Okay. These all can sell. Okay. I'll see if these work later. These can sell. Okay, I'm just going to put these there for the moment. Okay, now let's just see how these work. Why these were in a box, I don't know. So where's my cell box? This one needs a sack, I think. Has a sack. I'm Sal. Hey, Will Hodge. Debonair, quite debonair. Thank you, Will Hodge. So my glasses are a little bit smaller framed than my other ones, so I'm very aware of my vision, my tunnel vision that I sort of have now. So, okay, these are all cells. What about this? This is a Parker 51 that is sort of shrunk. Someone might want to buy that, but I doubt it. Okay, here is one of these. Sell one of these. I don't remember if I'm selling this or not, but I'll just pretend I'm selling it. Unless it has a converter, it doesn't have a converter. Okay, so. Oh. So. 3 Parker 45s for sale. Schaefer. This is sort of a neat nib. I don't need it. I can easily sell it. It's fine, but there's a little bit of give. So, sort of interesting. So this one, I think, is that one, which it is. I think I'll keep this one. I'm sort of having a meltdown, Mel Hodge. I'm just not snapping back to life here as quickly as I had hoped. And it's a little frightening. But I also haven't been regular with my Prozac, which could be part of the problem. Okay. Well, yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. If I had light down here, I could see what the hell I'm doing. How about this? Is this going to be good for Parker 45s? Can you just put all the 45s in here and call it a fucking day? Just put a bunch of 45s in here. I'm just going to put a bunch of 45s here and call it a fucking day. Just call it a fucking day. Just do it. I hate putting things in cases. It just creates all sorts of extra work to take things out of the case, you know? Now, fuck this. I'm going to put all of these 45s in a box. I did buy today some use your words, Pierre. Some lights to bring to the pen show, because the pen show is notoriously dark, and I bought 5, 4, 3. 3 is the number I bought. I bought 3. This is a nice 45 nib. I'll keep that one. Okay. They're little LED vlogger lights, and they're quite, I don't know, if I was heterosexual, I'd say, oh, they're so gay, which means I think they're really stupid. I think that's what, oh, they're so gay. I think that's what it means. They try to be fancy, but they fail at it miserably. Now, I don't know how that came across the word gay for that, but these are, in fact, so gay. Let me show you what they're like. One of my neighbors was throwing this out, and that was something that allowed me to say, I'll take that. Okay, here is the lights that are so gay. They're a little round, the hole in, they're like little glory holes. Boy, I'm just disgusting. And you hook them up to your external battery, and they allow for like 1 candle power of the most unattractive light. Like you can count the photons. There's one. There's another one. And the light is so grimly white that you would never want to buy anything at my table, because oh my God, it looks like a morgue over there at Gustafson's table. So I may just throw these out. So Briar, are you staying at the hotel where the pen show will be? Is that where you'll be staying, or are you staying at a different location? Yes. And you're coming in on Saturday night? I think that might be what you said. Saturday at some point. Good. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to do is select the pens and the things that I'm going to be bringing to, where is this coming from? Where it's reflecting. Oh, there it is. It's in this direction. I don't know what's causing. There's nothing even. Oh, was this? They can be done at the show sometimes, but there's a lot of people that want to have it done. So there's a line that shows up almost immediately with the 2 or 3 or 4 people that do it. So unless you're there right away, you may not get it done. Sometimes I can do some nib work if it requires just tweaking, but I don't do the grinding thing. I don't believe in it. So Marilyn, would you like to see my lamp I bought for the pen show? I'm in the middle of the room, which is not very well lit. So I got these at the Target, $5 for a 2-in-1 vlogging desk lamp. I don't know what the 2-in-1 is supposed to represent. Super bright light something setting. What do you mean super bright light setting? I think you're supposed to clamp your phone here and then you aim this at you so that you look like you're at a morgue. Now I was suggesting that this also could be used for the glory holes. I'll have a 51 for you, Will. I'm just trying to. I have it attached to these power batteries, reserve batteries for your iPhone and stuff. I just want to find out if the battery will keep these illuminated for the, I don't know how many hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours of the show. If not, I've got, and I may bring it anyway, there's, the office has this very utilitarian industrial strength battery powered light for emergencies that's not very big. The bulb is small and it has this sort of reflective thing, so it is meant to light up sort of a large-ish space. And it's battery powered, but it may just be too clunky. I have something that I can clamp it to or plastic wire tie too, but it's good. Maybe it may look even a little too jerry-rigged even for me. So I may have to go and use the glory hole things, you know. So I got we'll call it an angry letter from someone today. Text, where are my pens? That's a good question. No idea where they are. Someone sent me some pens for repair, and all of the pens were of vague value, even if they were repairable. And none of them were easy repairs. And I put them in a spot to fix them, and of course I can't find it yet. I know they're here somewhere, but I haven't found them yet. And that is what happens often when I'm sent things to fix for people, that I end up putting them somewhere, and then I move my entire house around to try to find them. So I'm looking, when I moved all of my stuff over here to this part of the house, I thought maybe I brought them here, but I don't think I did. Let me just look at what the pens are. Can I get my pens back? Thanks. See, these are the pens. A couple of pens just arrived from eBay. Two rather plain Penman pens. Okay, they're not very good. But two nicer pens. A Schaefer white dot with a gold nib. And that's the one that had the broken nib on it. And then a Aiken Lambert Capital Cabinet pen matchstick filler. Anyway, I have to find where they are. But I remember thinking that there was really only one good pen, and it needed not only a nib, it needed something else, and that was the Schaefer. So it did not stay on the front burner, and because it didn't stay on the front burner, then it gets moved around. Even the ones that stay on the front burner sometimes get moved around. And I don't like that to happen, but it does happen. So the pens, I'm not going to bring a lot of pens because it doesn't make sense. If I had 20 pens, I'd probably sell 15 of them. If I have 200 pens, I'll probably sell 16 of them. And it'll take 3 times longer because people want to look at every single pen before they go to that one that they were already going to buy. Yeah, and sometimes, it works out if I had a big bin of pens that, Parker 45 pens, $35 each, let's say. Your choice. Your choice. I love that. Then I don't have to do any sales work. They just pick the pen they want and give me the money. But as usual, you people know that I don't do things like that. I sell one pen individually, one at a time, to make sure that you get the pen you want. And that takes an hour or more. So anyway, what I'm trying to do now is, I think what I'm going to do is bring only this many pens that will fit in these drawers. And I'll try to make sure they're all functional. Bring a couple of pen repair tools so that I could do a quick repair or two. And bring my big ledger book. Bring my fancy glory hole lights. I'm going to bring some artwork that people might want to buy or at least look at. That'll be fun. And I might bring a zippered case of pens that are going to be $100 or more each, where I'm aiming those maybe at a pen collector rather than a pen user. But that means I have to find those because I normally don't have pens that a pen, quote, collector wants. I mean, we're all pen collectors, but I think you know what I mean. A pen that someone's going to buy not to use, but for their collection. That's what I mean. To put in their little glass case and look at and ooh and ah over. And so that's the plan. So when I'm done, with the show and I come back, maybe this case can just end up sitting right here somewhere where I can save it for the next year. Yeah, of course you can. And can you tell me about what happened with the sack? There's some sacks that I have that are brand new that don't work, but I don't know that they don't work. I can't tell by looking at them. They go in the pen and a month later they dissolve. And I don't understand why they screwed up the recipe, but they did screw it up. And it's something that I can't ascertain by just looking at it. And it's happened with some other pens that I sold recently, and I'd be pissed off if I bought a pen and it didn't work. Well, it never happened until a year ago or whenever I started selling pens more, or 2 years ago, whenever it was. I must have bought, I don't know if they were sacks I bought recently or sacks I had for a while, or maybe it's only one kind of ink that sacks don't like. But I've heard that there are certain sacks that were sold that were not cured properly. So if that's the case, I wish I was able to like smell them and say, oh, this is a fake, throw it away. But if I fill them all up with ink and wait for it to happen, it'll be like the watch pop never boils. They'll never screw up until I sell it to someone. So, but yes, you can get a sack. I came over here specifically to do one kind of thing. And already my mind is going in a million different directions to do many different things. So let me just throw those in there. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put all pens that I'm keeping for myself. They're going in these drawers. Just to get them out of the way. These are pens I'm trying to save for other people. These are pens for me. Oh, fuck. Why don't I just put these away? Why can't I just put them away? Well, they belong in this little cabinet right behind me, like this far away from where the pen box is. I could just put them away, but no, I have to sit here and I think I can probably put some of them away, but I'm just going to get them out of my face. Whew. Hey, Tasha. I'm thinking about you and Will and people from the South that are dealing with craziness. The weather is against you. Your governors are against you. COVID is against you. And I wonder how everyone is going to be surviving. In the fullness of time. Steel nibbed pens. Do I want to bring steel nibbed pens with me? What are these things? Stupid as fuck. Well, There's also all of the stupid as fuck people that elected them. And I don't know. It's just scary. Scary, 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 scary. What is this pen doing here? I like these little pens. I'm going to drink some water. I'll be right back. Kitty. Kitty. Okay, what are these? Parker 51s. Will. Parker 21s. Whatever this is. Parker, who knows what. Okay, Parker 51s. Will Hodge. How about that one? Gray. You like gray? Would gray make you happy? It's an aerometric one, so it's less likely to need repair. I'm going to put this in your little bin. Your with Effects Technols pens. It's Dove Gray. Well, it's the later, the more recent 51 luster alloy cap with the aerometric fill. But it seems in really nice shape. You know, I got a few Vacuumatic fillers that I used to fix once upon a time, but I don't fix them anymore, and I really don't feel comfortable selling them. So I'd rather have you get the, I mean, there's the gray that was original to the aerometric was a little bit warmer in color, and these days, though, I just feel that it's just easier to deal with the pens that are the aerometric fill. So I may bring these Aerometric ones to sell to the quote collectors because they can fix them themselves. You know, if they want to buy them, they can fix them. It might work, but I'd rather just have them. I really like these pens, these Eberhard Fabers. They're steel nibs, but they really, really work well. I need to, though, I really do need to find some very, very flexible nib pens, because I am going to have those customers that are going to be demanding of me. So I need to find some of those to bring. Aha! Where's the rest of this pen? It's right here. You know, I was looking for this pen. I can't tell you how long I was looking for this pen, and it's right fucking here, right in fucking front of me. God, I cannot tell you. Okay, let me fix that one. Can't tell you how many hours I spent looking for that. Oh, I'm trying to do okay. It's really been tough coming back, and I returned from Minnesota with this idea that I'm a failure, and I'm still trying to get over that. And you're saying, well, why? How can you possibly be thinking that, Pierre Gustafson? You're charming, you're handsome, you're smart, you've got all those pens. How could you be considered a failure? Well, let me tell you. You know, I'm home where I grew up, and my parents provided a great life for us kids, and did a lot of good stuff, and I compare my life to theirs, and it's easy to come up short. And someone said, well, you can't, these are completely different times. And yes, they are. They are different times, that's for sure. But it isn't just that, there's other things. Okay, I'm done with that for art. This is art. Mm. Well, thank you for that perspective. Ms. Darling. Empty. Hello, FX Technol. Should I show FX Technol my glory hole light? I don't think FX Technol wants to see it. I have a feeling FX Technol, but that's outside your comfort zone. I don't know what this is. But I can show it to you. I bought these lights today at Target for $5. You hook them up to your external phone power cord thing or a regular charging adapter thing. This is a scam. Hello? Dear Amazon customer, there is an order for $5,000. How do I turn this off? A $4,000 iPad Pro going to Memphis, Tennessee on my account, it says. So here's the hole that you can use like that if you wanted to. And here's where you clamp your phone on. Like that. And you turn the light on and then you look pretty. But I bought them not for that purpose. I'm going to be in the center area of this pen show, and it's kind of dark. So I bought 3 of them for $5, and I'm just checking to see how long the power will stay on using my little batteries. If they work for 6 hours, I'll be happy. If they work for 3 hours, they've already worked for 3. So I guess I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll be at the after show party. The clothing optional after show party. Don't forget. Okay. Those are the pens I'm bringing to the show. Do I want to bring this to the... I don't think I can do that. I could do it on my phone for like this long before my phone dies. I think because it's a public show, I would feel uncomfortable. I think I would feel obligated to ask the people that are at my table if they want to be on live streaming. I suppose if I have the camera pointing down and all you see is their hands, it's okay, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Now, why are those ring lights supposed to be interesting? I'm just trying to think. Are they for looking down at something? That doesn't make sense. You can't look through them at anything because the light is blinding. Is that supposed to? Yeah, I might be able to do that. It's just, I think on Saturday day, my friend Nicola will be here and we can be online together. I see. Well, it doesn't look like, you're supposed to. I'm just trying to figure out how this, oh, like this, maybe. Move that down and maybe that's how it's supposed to work. Anyway, I like the glory hole thing better. The light is just so unattractive. It's so white. You know, people that are into having sex with dead people might find it interesting. Whatever those people are, necrophiliacs. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find a pen that I bought the other day. See if I didn't lose it already. Well, I did not lose it already. The pen is this one here. It's a little Waterman with the fishnet stocking routine in blue. It arrived here in Boston when I was in Minnesota. So I'm happy that I got that pen. It's very cute and slim, and it's thinner than the official Taper-Rite pens are fatter. Okay, Taper-Rite. I just put a whole bunch of them in here. Here. Here's a standard Taper-Rite. And the cap just, falls off. So this is Slenderer. And they made, you have it with the fishnet stockings. And of course, how many of these do I have? At least this many. I have one in red. I have one in black. And I have another one in black. And one in blue. Now I have two black ones. One is a standard nib. Is the other one a standard nib? I've got two that are identical. I could sell one of these pens. Couldn't I, Marilyn? Okay, let's just go through this. Let's see if I could do that. Do you think I could sell one of these pens? Do you think I could say goodbye to one of them? What would I rather do? Keep a pen or have my electricity shut off? What would you do? What would Jesus do if Jesus was a pen collector? How do I make this thing go? No. Okay, how do I turn my camera around? Oh, my God. Fuck. It's driving me mental. Okay, I'm just going to have to do it this way. Nice. Broad-ish. Ooh. Finer. Well, I think I have to keep them both. So much for that. No, maybe I'll sell one of them. My desire is to pay some bills. It's not so much a desire, it's just a downright need. With that in mind, this is the one that's going to go. Just made up my mind. Oh, fuck. I will put it in my cell box. Whether someone buys it or not is another completely different story. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. I cannot function in this house. I cannot function. Okay, where's my glory hole light? God. What's this doing down there? Where did the pen go that I just dropped? It fell to earth at 32 seconds, 32 feet per second squared. Come on. Come on. Back. Thank you. Back. Back. Stand up. What's in here? Don't even want to look. Okay. I have another blue one like this, but I'm missing the cap. Now, what happened was this little thing here, this came unglued. A little hot glue backing here came undone, which is why it came crashing down. Fat and sassy. Okay, this pen I found on the floor. And I have a feeling that this pen, fuck me. Oh, the nib broke on this one. Do I have a loop anywhere in my house? Am I able to fix this nib? I moved one of my contraptions here and my big rack that I use to hold my desk pens started to fall. Yep. No iridium. You know what happens to this nib? It's pulled out and added to the no iridium pen nib area. Which, see, it went into this thing here, and this even broke when it came crashing down. So, note to self. So I have a drawer full of nibs, broken nibs here somewhere. hundreds and hundreds of broken nibs. And I thought what I would do is put them into this. Put them into my gumball machine. What do you think about that? Just set them in here as a conversation piece. What are your thoughts? No, I'm not going to melt them down. There's quite some nice nibs in there too. I have nibs here that are really, really, really nice nibs that are maybe flexible. They may have some use in life. Even if they're broken. Just writing on the gold. And flip them for money. It is possible to do some retipping. If those were the only nibs I had in the world, I would have them done. But as you know, I've got more pens. Come on, Pure. I'm going to move over here and sit on my couch. Here are my other two lights that are still working, functional. And again, they light up. Maybe 1 cubic foot of illumination is provided, but and if it for God, fuck's sake, if it just provides enough light to lure people over to my little table, that's all I need. In addition to the light that will be luring people to my table, I'll have my friend Ben Tipping there, who is quite handsome and brilliant and speaks with a sophisticated English accent. So he's very entertaining and he keeps people smiling. So he'll be at my table. It's very hot today in Boston. Let's just see what the temperature says it is. 82. 82. Well, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna turn off my little device now. I'm glad I found the one pen that I found. I'm sorry that I discovered I broke a desk pen, but whatever. And I was looking forward to Parker and Friedrich coming out to the pen show, but they're not going to make it. Briar Bear will be here. It'll be nice seeing him again. So anyway, I'm going to take a little nap. Bye.